On May 29, 1953, the 8,848 meters tall world's highest mountain, Mount Everest, was successfully ascended by Tenzing Norgay and Sir Edmund Hillary. Since then, Nepal has become a favorable destination for mountaineers and trekkers from around the world. And why not, as 8 of the top 10 highest mountains lie in Nepal. Along with these towering and handsome mountains, Nepal is blessed with hundreds of small peaks and hills. Adventure seekers and nature lovers from around the globe visit Nepal every year to experience the mystical mountains up close and personal. There are many trekking routes which are being regularly used by trekkers, but it is always adventurous to find a new route and travel through a virgin territory. Likewise, 5,177 meters tall Lumbasumba Peak, which lies inside Kanchanjunga Conservation Area of Taplejung, hasn't yet become a popular destination, but the beauty of the peak and pass of Lumbasumba is second to none. For trekkers looking for new adventure and new route, this Lumbasumba Pass is a perfect trail. To reach Lumbasumba, we first need to take a flight from Kathmandu, capital of Nepal, to Bhadrapur, which is in Chapa district. There are regular flights to Bhadrapur from Kathmandu. Domestic airlines do a daily flight and it takes approximately 45 minutes. After landing in Bhadrapur, we need to travel by hired jeep or the local bus to Taplejung. The ride from the terrain region of Bhadrapur Chapa towards the hilly Taplejung is quite smooth. It takes about 7 hours. Good pitched road, beautiful scenery and tea gardens on both sides of the road refreshes your ride. After reaching Phungling, headquarters of Taplejung, you can relax in good hotels and lodges. The first station of Lumbasumba trekking trail is Phungling, and as mentioned earlier, it lies in Taplejung district. Taplejung is located in northeastern parts of Nepal, bordering India in the east and China in the north. Here most of the population is involved in agriculture and vegetation zones that range from subtropical to temperate forests, alpine meadows, snow and ice. Himalayan peaks of heights above 7,000 meters and a wide range of flora and fauna makes Taplejung one of the most beautiful places in Nepal. Beauty of the place is attracting tourists and locals are aware of it. There are already around 200 hotels registered in the district and different organizations have been giving training regarding guides and porters to encourage locals in tourism and trekking jobs. And if you are lucky to arrive Phungling on a market day, which happens on Tuesdays and Saturdays, then you can meet and mingle with locals from surrounding villages as well and get a first-hand knowledge of local food, culture and environment.
मेरो नाम फुलमाया
कता बस्नुहुन्छ अब
म माथि बस्छु आज यस्तै ल्याएको आज त यही आलु ल्याएँ नि आलुको बिउ किन्नु मिल्नु आको नि यो आलु त अहिले भन्नु हुँदैन त्यो कसिङ्ग्रै बराबर 40 रुपैयाँ भने के हो 40 रुपैयाँ पाथी
नाङ्लो सुर्ती अनि खोर्सानी यहाँ चुरा पनि अलिकति रहेछ यो लाहा
Locals of Phungling are very friendly and they will make you feel welcome and entertain you with their traditional dances. Be it a Sherpa dance or a Gurung dance, you can enjoy it wholeheartedly and can even join in and experience it yourself. Day 1 starts from Phungling, also known as the 0 point. Phungling is at the height of 1,777 meters and you actually have to descend to a height of 909 meters to get to Mitlung. Walking is relaxing as the route is surrounded by dense green leaves of cardamom on downside along with alnos trees on the uphill side till Hangdewa Vidisi. Trekkers have to walk downhill till they reach a suspension bridge. The suspension bridge is the end point of Hangdewa Vidisi. Furumbu Vidisi starts from here. And after crossing the bridge, you need to take a 10 minutes walk and you will reach Pawa Gaon. This is a suitable place for lunch. It takes around 3.5 hours walk from Phungling to reach Pawa Gaon. The trek route from Pawa Gaon onwards is up and down. The route is paved with stones so it is easier to walk. The walk is a bit romantic as it is along the Tamur river. The first day's destination is Mitlung and after 2 hours walk from Pawa Gaon you reach Mitlung. Mitlung is a small village comprising of around 20 houses. Limbu and Rai people live here. There is enough space for camping. These private-owned camping sites have good facilities of water, kitchen and dining hall. After having breakfast, you can head off from Mitlung towards Furumbu. The trek is refreshing as the walk is along the bank of Tamur river. After walking for around 40 minutes, you will reach Furumbu. From then onwards, you need to walk uphill. A half an hour of uphill walk will lead you to a resting place, Chautara. The trekking route gradually runs down through a mixed forest consisting mainly of alnas and Sima Walachiana. A total of 3 hours of walk and you will reach the lunch place for the day. The place is called Siwa Bazar and it lies in Linkim Vidisi. Though Siwa Bazar is small, it's very adequate. It has a small market and other facilities of medical, police station and groceries as well. After lunch, the walk along the bank of Tamor river leads you to Tawa village. Tawa village has a small tea shop where you can get a taste of a very local Nepali tea. An uphill trek route starts from this point. After 2.5 hours of walk, you reach K-Cap entrance gate at Thiwa village. From the entrance gate, the trek gradually runs down. You need to walk for around 40 minutes to reach the camping site of day 2. This place's name is Chirua. Chirua has a small market with couple of lodges. You can find homestay facility here as well, or if you want, can also camp. Chirua is situated at the height of 1246 meters.
टुरिस्टहरू त अब खास गरेर अब असोज कार्तिक मङ्सिरसम्म हिँड्छन् दिनमा अब टुरिस्ट सङ्ख्याहरू अब बढीमा त्यही 30-35 र कम्तीमा 10-12 जनासम्म चाहिँ हुन्छ बस्नको लागि अहिले खास गरेर दुईटा होटल मात्रै हो यो कञ्चनजङ्घा होटल भनेर यहाँ खोलिएको छ अनि मास्तिर तामाङ गेस्ट हाउस भनेर त्यति दुईटा मात्रै अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ छ तर यहाँ अब होम स्टे बनाउन भनेर चाहिँ अब सबैजनालाई सल्लाह चाहिँ दिइराखेको पनि छौँ तर उहाँहरूले अब अहिले खास चासो चाहिँ दिइराखेको छैन अरू घरले चाहिँ दुई घर मात्रै यहाँ अब चासोको साथ चाहिँ दुई घरले मात्रै गएको छ
Indigenous people of Rai and Limbu caste respect nature as God. There are big stones in Chirua where locals do puja. When you start your third day's trek from Chirua, you walk past these big stones. The trekking again runs through the bank of Tamor River. The route is accompanied by green alnus trees. After 1 hour of walk, you come across a landslide, and one needs to be careful while passing through the big landslide. It takes around half an hour to cross, and trekkers should always check if there is anything falling from the top. After crossing the landslide and walking for a couple of hours, you will reach the lunch place. You reach Tapithok after crossing through beautiful cardamom garden, wooden bridges and green forests. After having lunch, the trail is smooth for 1 hour as you just have to walk along the bank of Tamor River. But once you reach Pembu, the trekking trail becomes a bit steep. You need to climb uphill for 2.5 hours till you reach Lelep. Lelep is the camping site of the third day. Lelep is also the headquarters of K-Cap. This place, which lies at 1687 meters, has got hotels, grocery shops, police station, local tea shops which serve suchia. This is a special Sherpa tea. Along with tea leaves, ghee or butter, salt and sugar is added, which gives an interesting tangy taste.
चिया चाहिँ एकदम मिठो होला सायद है तर यो अलिक नखाइएको चिया परेछ जो हेल्थको लागि राम्रै हुने चिया होला तर खानु सकेन हो सर
चिया त मिठो है दामी होला
के चिया रे
रियल टेस्ट
Setting off for the fourth day of trekking, you need to now realize that from here onwards, you will be climbing up and fast as well. 2.5 hours of walking will take you to Goatar. This is the lunch place for day 4. There are few houses at Goatar and mainly Sherpa people living here. 5 minutes walk from Goatar and you come across this movable stone. This stone is religiously worshipped and it is believed by locals that only the blessed people can move this stone. After a walk of half an hour, you come across two beautiful falls. This one is called Fedi Jharna and it is 80 meters long. The cold water of Fedi Jharna goes and meets Tamor River. From here onwards, you need to walk uphill. Around 2 hours of walking after lunch, you will reach 4th day's resting place. The camping site is at Ila Dada. Ila Dada is at the height of 2051 meters. Food is great. Local vegetable tastes refreshing.
दाल पाउँछ सब्जी आलु सब्जी अनि साग यता चाहिँ साग फल्छ आलु फल्छ जौ फल्छ वा गहुँ मकै त्यति फल्छ
Observing a good view of Kasturi Peak, you start your 5th day. The 5th day's trek starts from Ila Dada and you will be walking for about 5 hours till you reach your destination of the day, Selep Kharga. Along the trail, you see beautiful alnas and rhododendron forests. You can also see wild monkeys in here. You will come across dense bamboo plants, which are the famous red panda habitat at Kanchanjunga Conservation Area KCA. But to see the red panda, you need to be very lucky, as these animals are very much people and camera shy. For lunch, you need to walk 3.5 hours till you reach Magua. But after lunch, it's just